Okay, so we're gonna make this simple pasta salad, and honestly, you can add anything you want or omit anything you want. Of course, you're gonna boil your pasta. I'm putting in chopped onions, a chopped tomato, some Colby Jack cheese, any kind of cheese you want to use, though. I'm using dill relish and some sliced up olives with pimentos. You can use black olives, pickled, like the sweet relish if you want. And I'm also using zesty Italian dressing. Some people like ranch, some people like mayo. Anything you want, seriously. And then you just have to make sure your pasta is cool. And shake up that Italian dressing and add it. I had the whole bottle, most of the bottle, because it's a lot of pasta. This is just for lunches and everything throughout the week. And then I just toss in all the veggies. Sometimes I'll put sliced mushrooms if I have them. I also put chickpeas in this. I didn't show that at the beginning, but I do put some chickpeas or garbanzo beans, whatever you want to call them. And so it's so simple. You just incorporate all that stuff. And I like to cook the pasta till just tender. I don't want it too al dente, but I don't want it too mushy either. And all of it is really personal preference. And mix it all up. Some people like to add broccoli, carrots, celery. I don't add celery to anything. And then I just chopped up some lunch meat. This is a chicken, rotisserie chicken. I normally would get something from the deli, but the grocery store I went to did not have a very good deli, so this is just pre-packaged. And you don't have to add it at all if you don't want to. And so you just mix it all up. Some people like to also add like chopped egg. What are those things? Bean sprouts. Went ahead and put a little more dressing in there. And mix it up. And you want to, there goes the garbanzo beans or chickpeas. They are really tiny chickpeas for some reason. I don't know what was up with that. But I just mix it up really good and get that dressing all tossed in there. Put a lid on it, and then I let it chill. You want to chill it for at least a half hour, but I chilled it overnight. And Eric took it for his lunches, and there it is. It's nice and pretty and bright and fairly healthy. This recipe, you're going to need butter, real butter, mozzarella cheese, cheddar cheese, any kind of cheese you want, really, just something that melts well. Some pizza crust. I got the canned kind right here. Pepperoni, ham, and then seasonings for the toppings like ground, like the shredded Parmesan, garlic powder, black pepper. And you're going to kind of stretch out your pizza dough and get it nice and stretched so you can trim it into strips. And this did not go as perfectly as planned, but it did still taste very good. I probably should have got more pizza dough, though. And then I cut my cheese into strips. You could have also bought cheese sticks or string cheese, but I just already had cheese. And you're just going to pile it on with your pepperoni. And it took me a few tries to get my technique down, but, just wrap it. I made the mistake of not making sure it was covered all the way. I thought it would look fancier, but it just kind of looked messy, but it still tasted good. I added a little bit more to cover it better. So then I just did this until I made enough. Of course, if it was Halloween time, you could say they're pepperoni mummies or something. And then I'm going to add to this using canned biscuits because I did not have enough pizza dough.
You ready?
Just kind of little
biscuit, biscuit cheddar.
ham and cheese
because
wraps.
I didn't have enough of the pizza dough, so this is going to be biscuit.
So just stretch the biscuit out, add a plunk of cheese and a piece of ham, and just kind of fold it over messily. Like that. And then I'm going to brush them all of them with some melted butter. And I didn't put any seasonings in the butter because what I'm doing to the pepperoni rolls and the ham and cheese is going to be a little different. But I want to put butter on all of them because it's healthy. Then I put garlic powder on all of the pepperoni. And then some Parmesan on all of the pepperoni ones. And then I'm just sprinkling black pepper on the ham and cheese ones, but you can really do whatever you wanted. I just like black pepper with ham. And then I just tore up some lettuce here, and I'm just making a nice, very, very simple Caesar salad to go with them because this was our dinner. So just more Parmesan cheese, classic Caesar dressing. I prefer the Kraft brand. Having a little trouble opening it. And there we go. And just slap some of that in there. And
you put tomatoes in it?
I couldn't find my Roma tomatoes, so I sliced some grape tomatoes in half and tossed them in there, along with some purple onion or red onion or whatever you call it. I just think it's the best onion to have in salads. Just throw that all in there. I'm pretty sure everyone knows how to make a salad. Boom. And then kind of mix it all up. And I tell you, the salad must have been good because I didn't get to have any of it. And there are the pepperoni rolls, kind of messy but tasty. And the ham and cheese ones, also messy but tasty. And there's all that melty goodness.
Hi everybody, in this video I'm going to show you how to make a delicious cheese sauce for nachos or tostados or whatever. We did tostadas, so stick around for that recipe thing. It's not a recipe, I measure nothing, so stick around. Okay, you'll be starting with a medium saucepan. I'm just heating up a little bit of olive oil, which is completely optional. Then adding, I think this is a pint of heavy cream, I'm not sure. I just eyeball everything and return that to the heat, and I'm going to stir it with a spoon continuously so that it will not scorch. And I'm just going to keep stirring it until it gets pretty hot, not boiling hot, because if it's at boiling point it's gonna start scorching before the cheese melts. So now I'm going to add some cheese. This is Monterey Jack and cheddar cheese, so I guess Colby Jack. And then you're just gonna stir that while it melts. I had to turn the overhead light on, and it's starting to melt pretty good here, but not quite where we need it. But at this stage, I'm getting ready to add mild Rotel. I'm just going to put in a few teaspoons, not a whole lot. And I'm using mild. You can omit this part, or you can put as much or as little as you want in. You can use salsa or any other kind of thing you want. This is just mild for my taste. And then I'm going to add some garlic powder and cumin. Cumin is the magic that makes everything taste restaurant quality. And so the sauce is done. So I'm just simmering that over a very low simmer. And right here I'm going to start browning the ground beef, which is not, the cheese sauce was a part of the recipe. This is just a bonus. Everyone knows how to brown ground beef. And I'm just going to add the rest of the Rotel over the ground beef, just because I don't want it to go to waste. And then that was taco seasoning. And I'm going to use Guerrero tostadas. And we're just going to top the tostada with a little bit of cheddar cheese, because I forgot we fried beans. So and that little bit of cheddar cheese is going to melt when I put the meat on it and kind of help hold it all together. It didn't quite work out the way I thought it would, but anyway. So I'm going to get a spoon and kind of scoop up some meat, toss it on there. You can put as much or as little as you want on it. I'm making this a lot more than I would normally eat, and I actually pass this on. But and then yes, I'm using the same spoon for the cheese, but that's because it's just the three of us and nobody cares. So I'm just scooping that beautiful cheese sauce on there. And we have a lot left over. I'm going to refrigerate it and use it for just nachos or something in a couple nights. Although I'm making hamburgers tomorrow, we could do cheddar burgers and queso burgers, I guess. And add sour cream, and that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.